Okay, so I'm going to give it a break for tonight, but you can see how much more of the crab has been exposed. The shiny stuff is all super glue, and so I tried to just squirt it down in that hole. You can see right there. Oops, there you go. Yeah. And my hope is that it consolidates that enough that I can prep that hole out without having it shatter into a million pieces. That may or may not happen. So we will see. I guess while I'm here, I'll give you a tour of the lab. So it is a shed. We are doing shed stuff here. This is at my dad's place. He has multiple microscopes. That's another one right there. The towel is basically just there to, or the old t-shirt, to keep it clean. We don't have to worry about sterile conditions, of course, but the less dust that gets into stuff, the better. Rock tumbler. Rocks. At some point I'll go through all this. This is some petrified wood, and I believe this stuff is from Murray Mountain. This is some petrified wood from out by Post, which is the geographic center of Oregon, and it's beautiful stuff. Look at that. Nice and agatized. Gorgeous. Some of the best I've seen. This is a special treat right here. It's a little hard to see right now, but this is a project that my dad is working on. These are the centrums or vertebra of an ichthyosaur. Here's some more of it. Here's some more bone right there. And there's probably ribs in here as well. That black stuff. It's very difficult. This is very difficult stuff to work on. I am just a beginning fossil preparer, so I would not even begin to attempt to work on this, at least until I've gotten a lot more practice in. So because of that, where this is from, it's from an undisclosed location in here. Oh, here's a piece that's already prepared. It's from an undisclosed location in Northern California, is the best I can give you. This right here is from the same animal. It's just been prepared, and I'm going to put on some light here. So to give you an idea how huge this thing is, this is my hand. These are vertebrae. So it's really large. This was probably 25-30 feet long, about the size of a killer whale. Ichthyosaurs are marine reptiles that lived during the age of the dinosaurs, and they looked an awful lot like porpoises, although this one probably looked like a killer whale. So he is preparing this for a university down in California, and they will be going back to California when they are complete. And they are actually owned by the Forest Service, so we do not get to keep them, and we don't want to, because, as I said, it's a very large animal that we're preparing in pieces, and it came out in pieces like this. We didn't break it up. So yeah, these are ribs right here. The centrum, vertebra, centrum, and mostly that's what they've gotten from this animal's ribs and vertebra. They've been a few paddle bones, and I think some fragments of the skull. This is for when he needs to like sandblast something, and I think usually he uses baking soda. So this is for like really delicate work. Really delicate animals. Grinders, rock saw right there. All kinds of rocks. This is some more of that ichthyosaur stuff he hasn't gotten to yet. And then over here we have Crocs. Yes, I wear Crocs. These are some crinoids that come from a place we called Miss Bluff. This is also Keasey Formation. It's, I think, the same formation as the... Oh. What? What is this? Huh. No way. That is not... Is that Keasey Formation fish? I've never seen a fish out of there. It's not quite the same stuff, though. Fucking wild. I don't even know what half this shit is here. Anyways, Miss Bluff is also on the Nehalem River, and it's one of the few places where you can even find crinoids that are God damn, I'm blanking out again. Cenozoic, I believe. Because these are age mammals. This is Miocene or Eocene. Not Cretaceous, not reptiles. Now, crinoids live today in the ocean today. There are living crinoids. You can just go on YouTube, search for like swimming crinoid or crinoid, and you will find many crinoids. But for some reason they don't fossilize the more modern ones after the age of dinosaurs. I think that fish is Green River Formation, come to think of it. The color's not quite right, but I have seen that kind of grayer color come out of Green River, so but for some reason after the dinosaurs went extinct, the species of crinoids that survived don't fossilize well, and so you don't see a whole lot of fossils. So Miss Bluff is kind of important that way. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in there. Vester, Bernard Formation. I might at some point talk about the Bernard Formation stuff that we found. None of the really special stuff is here, but so that's kind of more normalish. So anyway, this is the rock shop. You'll find like random pieces of shit just lying around. Here's some trilobites. You don't get trilobites like that in Oregon. Those are very nice. They're big too. See? Quite large. I think he got that won it in a silent auction or something. And this is some Temsky, which is a type of fossil tree fern that is found in Oregon, and it's considered like a semi-precious gem. This is actually worth quite a lot, which is why I'm not geotagging any of this shit. It's not worth as much as some of the other stuff we have. These are Snow White Wig. I don't think so. I don't think that's a Snow White Wig. Giant carnelian agate. Some tumbled stuff. This isn't even like half of what we have. We've got a lot. Safety gear. Very important. So anyway, let's go take a look at this. It's technically dry, but I want to make sure that the stuff inside dries too. So I'm going to cut it off for tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, I guess.